the root of all excellence.
Hey, Moriah.
Hey.
What's up?
None.
So, we haven't done a podcast in a little while.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. So, I kind of just wanted to take this opportunity, like, while we can, to go and get a podcast out, you know what I'm saying, out of us.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of stuff been going on since, our last podcast.
Yeah.
I just want to take some time to see how you feel about things, that's been going on in the world.
It's a lot happening.
Yeah.
I feel like in my life there's a lot happening.
It's definitely, and it's like at the end of this year.
Yeah.
It's like all crammed in, right?
It is.
I thought it was just me.
No, it's just like all at, and it feels all at once.
Yeah. So like, yeah, and I feel like, as soon as we knock out all this stuff,
it's going to be a new year.
It's going to be a new year, and we'll have a bunch of other tasks that we have to complete for that year.
Right.
But ultimately, I just think I'm grateful for all of these things that's going on. And I think, we'll enjoy like every bit of it. It's just a lot to focus on at once.
Yeah, I think it's a lot. Just a lot to deal with.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
About what?
Just in general.
I think I'm overwhelmed.
With everything that's going on?
Yeah, it's just too much.
How does that look like when you say, I'm overwhelmed?
It's too much.
Too much?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stressful.
Is it?
I don't like stress.
Oh, man. I don't know if I'm dealing well with stress, or if maybe it's not bothering me as much. I'm like one of them people where like, I'm like comfortable in chaos.
Right.
I hate to say it, but the more chaos it is, the more like, I don't know, I get a little comfortable.
I don't want it.
Understandable.
Yeah, I just don't. When I get stressed, I'm just not gonna.
You're not gonna deal with it.
I'm not gonna deal with it. So.
Right.
It is what it is. At some point, it gets to the point where it's like, all right, well, it's just gonna be what it is, and I don't care no more.
Right.
So I think that's kind of where I'm at, but it still doesn't go away. It still exists. So.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't know. I'll be glad when it's over.
Right. I'm trying to fix my headphones real quick. There we go. So yeah, man. But I definitely understand like the stress related to everything that's going on, because we do have a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
But I think ultimately it's for the better. It will grow from this experience.
Maybe.
So yeah.
And then kid got sick, so now I'm sick.
Right, I was sick, but
He wasn't really sick.
I think my immune system is growing to something.
That's good. Mine ain't.
So yeah, so you dealing with a sickness.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, hopefully you don't do too much coughing. Maybe you get a little better.
Maybe. I got my tea.
In the next couple of days.
Figure it out.
Yeah. You want to jump into some topics?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I want to ask you this, right? Because obviously this is like everywhere, and we've kind of discussed it, not on the podcast, but how do you feel about your boy? Diddy, he is done. Diddy is done.
I don't know. And this is the thing about this whole I feel like there's a time where they're gonna go after a person, like full-fledged, I'm going after you, right?
Right.
And it doesn't feel genuine.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like authentic. Like, it doesn't feel like I really feel like there's something wrong with this person.
Right.
It just feels like they're under attack.
Right.
And I don't know if it's because we've seen it so many times and it just keeps happening with this person, that person, this person, that person.
Yeah.
But it just, it feels like, okay, here we go again.
Right.
He's the target now.
He's the guy.
Right.
Like, tag you it.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
And
I mean, if all this stuff was happening, right?
Yeah.
So this celebrity comes out and says this person comes out and says this. This is all from the Cassie lawsuit announcement, right?
Right.
So it kind of feels like that's when it stemmed, but it feels like things were happening behind the scenes.
Definitely things are coming down the pipeline.
Right, beforehand. So like the Rock thing.
Right.
The Hamptons party.
Yeah, he's not like doing that. Like, I don't get that, but hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like if these were his things, then how do you get those taken away from you?
Right. I don't know. And it seemed a little set up-ish, right?
Right. And then now this.
Right. So it's kind of brewing anyway.
Right. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
It feels like little things were happening. But then you have like all these people that come out and be like, yeah, he's this awful person.
I think because within like, especially like industries, like big, powerful industries, these people are powerful. And as long as they have a certain amount of power, other powerful entities will protect them to make sure that like none of this stuff get out. But as soon as something leak out, then I think people understand that, oh, okay, it's fair game. You know what I mean?
Right.
So one of the things I was actually confused about was like you said, like it seems like every single time that somebody accused of something, it like the floodgates open.
Yeah.
Like everything.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And
like we had Bill Cosby.
Right.
You got R. Kelly. You got Russell Simmons.
Right.
You got Diddy. Like,
I know some things that came out about Jamie Foxx like recently. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if this is who these people are, I don't understand how anybody allowed them to operate for this long like this.
right. But I don't know, is the Jamie Foxx thing like a bunch of people coming out, or is it like the one person?
I think it was like one person, and it was this same person is from like a long time ago, so like they tried this before.
Okay.
Right. But they might have tried it when this wasn't a thing. The Me Too thing movement wasn't a thing. So
Right.
I think as more people start to get under attack, they'll be opening new cases on several individuals.
Right.
But yeah, I just think, number one, let me just say this. I think most of what these people are saying about these people are somewhat true.
Okay.
Right? But my whole concern is like, we understand that no matter if it's true or not, there's going to be some people that this didn't happen to, that they try to, get a little couple dollars,
Get in on the settlement.
Right, get in on it. And
Right.
then number two, I don't understand how they was like operating like this with impunity for this long. Like, mind you, Diddy been like an executive since the early 90s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
if he been moving like this since 30 years, like, you know what I mean? Like,
At least.
come on.
Yeah, I don't know.
And what did he do for the protectors who was protecting this for 30 years to go, we not protecting you no more? That's what I want to know. Like, what changed?
Right.
And so I think that would be the information I would want to know.
What changed?
What changed?
Something. 'Cause it just seems like it's going downhill.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's over for him. It looked like, we might as well wrap this up. And now we can't listen to bad boy music no more. Man, in a minute, man, we gonna have straight country music only to listen to.
They not good either.
I'm just saying. I know they not good, but they ain't coming out. Ain't nobody coming out after them.
Not
that
yet.
I've heard of yet.
Not yet.
Right. This is what's like. Kind of. I mentioned this not too long ago. Nobody's came out against Luke.
Mm-hmm. I think you knew what you was getting with Luke.
Right. No doubt. But it just seems like
That's what you want.
No, I wouldn't want nobody to come out. But
I'm saying that's what you want when you deal with Luke.
Right. But it seems like within the environment that we are in now, people would just get to making up stuff. And because he Luke, you inclined to believe it.
You inclined to believe it, but you inclined to expect it as well.
Definitely. Okay.
So if I'm expecting Luke to be Luke, I'm looking at you like, what did you expect when you was over there?
Right. Okay. I see what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. That's like his thing. So.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
Get from around that man if you concerned.
Right.
How you about to be treated.
But like all of the guys who, it seems like that you would expect something like this. Mm-hmm. True or not, you kind of expect something like this, especially in the Me Too era, to kind of get pointed out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They they ain't nobody.
It's because you know what to expect.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just knew like Too Short was up out of here.
No. What's Too Short talking about?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you just never know.
No, you know. You know. And you know why you was over there if you know what Too Short talking about.
Right.
Get from around that man if you don't want to be mistreated.
Right. But at the same time,
it's a choice.
I just don't know. You know what I mean?
Nah. Too Short, that's a choice. Luke, that's a choice.
Diddy is not?
Nah, we don't know about Diddy. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
There's a little bit of smooth, nice guy.
No. Oh, no.
It's not blatant like Luke.
I see what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Uncle Luke is like the freak guy.
Right. So if you going over there to the freak guy, you better expect something freaky to happen.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And if you don't, you should be offended.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's how I feel.
Definitely, I agree. I was just kind of through. A lot of people are powerful people that they are kind of attacking. You know what I'm saying?
Very, very high up people.
Yeah, like when you look at Russell Simmons and Jeffrey Epstein and what's the director name?
Weinstein.
Is it
Weinstein?
I guess.
Harvey
Weinstein.
Harvey W. What is it?
Yeah, Weinstein. Something like
Weinstein?
that. Weinstein? I think
I'm combining something with Epstein.
I think it is Weinstein though.
I don't know. I know it's Harvey.
Let me see. I'm gonna Google real quick.
Harvey W.
I think it's Weinstein.
I know it ain't Walters.
Nah, it's something crazy like Weinstein. I'm pretty sure it's Weinstein.
Is it Weinstein? Weinstein and Epstein?
Yeah, Harvey Weinstein.
Really?
Yes, man.
Yeah.
So, these are like powerful people within their industry. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like it's especially like Bill Cosby, like people who have a say.
Right. Is Weinstein in jail? I think
he's in jail. He's definitely in jail.
And R. Kelly's in jail.
R. Kelly's in jail.
Russell went to Bali.
Got up out. Hey, yo, if that wasn't the gangsta shit ever.
Yeah.
Right? Mind you, you sit back and you watch how they did Bill Cosby.
Mm-hmm.
They went back like 50 years on Buddy.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as those allegations came out, he sold everything and got up out of here.
Went to Bali.
Come on.
Go find your peace,
I'm
Russ.
not even finna play with y'all like this.
Mm-mm.
Y'all not sending me to jail.
Mm-mm.
I'm going to a country that you can't come get me from.
Go find your peace, Russ. It seems so peaceful over there, too. Ain't they known for, like,
Yeah.
tranquility?
Yeah, everything that he loves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Supposedly. So it makes sense. And he might have been like one of those people that's like, he was over there anyway.
Right.
So I just felt like that was gangster. He didn't even almost play. As soon as allegations came out, I'm selling everything and I'm out of here.
Right.
I was like, wow.
Right.
That's how you supposed to do it.
Okay.
Obviously, I don't want, he shouldn't have been out here like that.
I think it's just part of the industry.
It was
honestly.
accepted at one point. And now that it's not accepted, they're coming after everybody.
Yeah, I don't know if it was accepted or if
Yeah, it was a part of the
just
game.
a common practice.
It was part of the game, man.
Maybe.
These people is not doing this their entire career.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, now,
20 years later.
yeah, now it's time to take them down.
Right.
Man, it was a part of the game.
Right.
And it was accepted throughout all these industries.
Yeah.
And now that it's not cool, now we in the era where it's not cool, to treat people any kind of way or take advantage of people.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they came after these people, and mind you, they don't need them anymore within that industry.
Right.
So, yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's definitely seeming set up-ish.
It does. It does seem set up-ish. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out as more comes out what Diddy was into.
Right. I'm like waiting on the Surviving Diddy series.
Yeah, something's coming.
So
'Cause we need a documentary telling us
something
what's going on.
Somebody finna make one.
They need to. We need the information. How else we
Right.
gonna get the information?
Right. I'm talking about we gotta come on, man.
Mm-hmm. Let's get this documentary. What did Diddy do to you?
Right. But they ready to tell a story.
Mm-hmm. Let's hear it. But I think the people that were most affected might not participate.
Meaning, so let me just, when he gave everybody their publishing,
Mm-hmm.
everybody had to sign an NDA saying they can't talk about him, his kids, Bad Boys, this person, that person at all.
Right.
Right? As a part of the agreement to get
Publishing.
So you knew he knew this was coming.
Yeah, that's what I know. Like, this isn't. It don't feel like it just popped up.
Nah, it's been
Feel
probably
like
brewing
it's
for like a year.
Yeah, it's like stuff was happening with him.
Right.
Moves were being made. So
I don't understand how, like, because he had like an album come out this year.
oh, did he?
Album was kind of decent.
Was it?
Yeah, we gotta listen to it.
I ain't listening to nobody album. Y'all been talking about all these new albums that came out. I don't know.
Oh man, we ain't gonna.
Y'all know Busta got a new album. Busta got a new album, you guys.
Yeah, Blockbuster. And yeah, just go check it out, I guess, because man, I don't think it's my Busta Rhymes.
I didn't know he had a new album.
We'll like skim through it.
That's what I said. Like, I ain't listening to nobody this year.
Yeah, and then we finna. I mean, please absorb as much music as you can, because in a minute, nobody's gonna be safe to listen to.
That's true.
So
I don't know if we're gonna get just desensitized to this though.
I think we will.
Because this Diddy one doesn't feel the same as it did with Bill Cosby. Like, oh my God.
No, because
what I mean?
think about it like this. Only reason is because, number one, we kind of know a little bit about a little bit. Like none of this is. A lot of this stuff has been rumored, right? Like he broke Kim Porter's nose, that type of stuff, right? A lot of this stuff has been rumored,
Right.
so it's not too surprising. Not to mention, you understand, like he was a part of the East Coast West Coast thing, in which 2 rappers got killed,
Right.
right? So some of this is not. It's not super surprising.
But I think it's just happening so often that it's not.
Yeah, we'll move along from it.
Right.
Yeah, we'll definitely start to move along faster from things like this.
Yeah.
All right, and then some people come out like and have allegations, and then it disappear, and we just never hear about it again.
Right.
So, I mean, we can understand that sometimes. Like, remember the lady that came out with Usher?
Oh yeah, about the herpes.
Yeah, and she was lying.
Right.
Had a whole press conference and everything.
She did. I remember the press conference.
And she was lying, like flat out. I don't know this woman. Never met this woman.
Right.
Flat out lying. So of course, like it's gonna be a mix of that with stuff like what's happening to Diddy. And I think because it's a mix, you're right. We're gonna get desensitized to it because you don't know how much truth is in anything.
Right.
So yeah. Stay on the lookout for that. I'm excited about it, you know.
Are you excited?
I'm low-key excited about this.
I don't know that I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm very tuned in. Like, what else did he do?
Yeah.
They said he hung Wale over a balcony.
Yeah.
Like, this nigga was moving like Suge. This the real Suge right here.
I think it's good. But I think the difference with Suge is that you could imagine Suge actually doing these things.
Right.
Where Diddy, I kind of feel like he has people that would do this. You know what I mean? Like he could tell somebody to hang somebody over the balcony.
Oh, definitely.
But he don't look like he could hang somebody over the balcony.
Nah, he not doing all of this himself.
Yeah, he ain't. You know, I think that's the difference with Diddy and Suge.
Yeah, definitely. Suge definitely was more physical.
Right.
Himself.
He looks like himself, like he was doing stuff.
Right.
Diddy looks like he was just like, hang him over the balcony.
Yeah.
Do this, do that. Suge was like snatching you.
Right. So, hey, I mean, but he was still moving like Suge.
Oh, no, I think that's the difference with Suge. He just look intimidating.
Definitely. So we're going to keep an eye on that. You know what I'm saying?
We'll
And see how that go.
We'll see how that turns out.
I feel like as soon as after we done with this podcast, something new going to come out. We're like, oh, man. So, another thing that has kind of been bothering me, but not as much as I expected it to, is the war that's going on in Israel.
They paused it.
So they did, but the ceasefire is back. It's over.
That's so silly.
It's over. And so
That's silly.
I don't get it either.
Okay. We're going to pause. Time out.
Yeah. They timed out the war.
What?
But they did a ceasefire and now it's over. You know what I'm saying? So
time out. Okay, time in.
So man, it's just uncomfortable what's going on over there, and it sees like so many people, not just in America but around the world, that's kind of affected by it. It feels like everybody has to pick a side.
Yeah, everybody gotta have an opinion about it. Like,
right.
I don't know. I think with wars in other countries, like, y'all gotta work that stuff out. I don't think anybody. We shouldn't be sending people billions of dollars because they ain't in war with somebody else.
Yeah, I agree. Especially when we got, a lot of stuff going on here in America.
Right.
New York is just, it's crazy what's going on in New York and Chicago with the immigration.
Right. Migrants.
Yeah. With the migrants.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I understand wanting to be like this welcoming land, right?
Yeah.
I understand wanting to support and be able to like house people that are in distress and that are in trouble.
Right.
I get it. But I think we have to figure that out in a way that doesn't affect us in our land.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like a better way to integrate it
Yeah.
so that way it's processed better.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can't just take over
A whole hotel or nothing.
right because
Because we said so.
we said so.
And we are the government.
Right. Like maybe you develop an area where you accept people and
Right.
they can come and they have the housing set up. They
Right.
have the store set up. They have it. This is what it's for. This is what the community is for.
Right. But do you know that's how most ghettos was built?
Okay, they still ghetto,
Yeah.
but this is what was established for them, right?
Mm-hmm.
But not like this is like almost like transitional housing.
I see what you mean.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
Like a place where you can come and you can get settled and you can transition and then you can go do whatever you want to do
Right.
from here.
Yeah, get on your feet spot.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
So I think that needs to be established if this is what we're doing where we're accepting all these people, because the other people that are here and have established themselves and that are trying to live their lives,
Right.
you throw in a wrench because you're the government.
Right. You shouldn't be it shouldn't come at at their expense.
Right.
So
I think that's the only thing. But I understand wanting to be welcoming and give people like a chance to
right.
be here and live if their lives are, at risk.
Right. And I think it's a nice thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a humble thing to do, but like I said, it shouldn't go at the expense of like other Americans.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
But overall, like, how do you? Because you mentioned like you don't think that we should be sending like billions of dollars to other countries.
Mm-mm. That's a lot to send to another country for something that is not.
Has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, I get it. Especially, like I said, especially when it's a lot going on here.
Right. Not only that, like they make it like there's a concern here. You know what I mean? Like with the migrant thing. So we're going to cut the cost of education, right?
Right.
And the budget for education in order to pay for this.
Right.
Because we don't have the funds and, well, education can go.
But you can send billions of dollars elsewhere.
Right. It just doesn't, it's not mathing for me.
That's because it ain't exposed to math.
Maybe not. Maybe. But it's supposed to math. It's just not mathing.
Oh, okay.
I think it's supposed to math. But they don't care to make it math. People don't care to make it make sense anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And that's unfortunate. And I feel like it's gonna be a continuance of this. Like as there's more, because I mean we was doing it with Ukraine, now we're doing it with Israel, and on top of that we cutting the budget to pay for this, that. So
Yeah.
it's a little.
Mm-hmm. What y'all think? Let us know. ROAE_podcast. Instagram and Twitter.
Mental health is real. Self-care is important. We out of here.
Bye.